Before we start this episode, one of our fans who's been watching and supporting us for a long time now, Talish Verda, reached out to us on Discord and asked us if we'd be okay with saying a few things for their recently departed dog Millie. Any of you that have been with us for a while know that I lost my cat Loki about 2 years ago. I can't sit here and tell you that it ever stops hurting. I just recently I had to pause a recording just to collect myself when a cartoon cat died. I mean, you all saw it. It happened. I had Loki for 15 years, through 7 homes and 4 relationships. Ever the constant in my life, he was more than a pet. He was a best friend. Talish had Millie for about 10 years. But no matter how long we get, it's never enough. The loss of a pet may never stop hurting, but that's not a bad thing. It means that your life was that much better and will always be better for knowing that bundle of unconditional love. And that's what pets are. Love unconditionally. Something that's so hard to come by in life. It's okay to mourn the loss of Millie, but also take the time to celebrate the fact that you enriched her entire life for just being in it, while she blessed yours for the never enough amount of time you had her. So Talish, from the bottom of our hearts, us here at Bookend Gaming, we're sorry for your loss. Hello and welcome back to Bookend Gaming. It's that show that we do, Skimming the Pages.
Yeah, flip through those pages.
Yeah, just run your
know.
finger along that crease and skim those pages.
Oh, dog ear me, daddy.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like fold you in half?
Yeah, sure. There
That'll
you go.
work. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to be daddy though. I feel like that doesn't fit our dynamic.
It just fit the alliteration.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we do things here. We read comments. That's
do.
what this show is. We read your comments. We do it every couple of months or so.
Right. We laugh at them. We laugh with them.
We get the same comments about the same kind of discourse over fictional characters.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But first, we shout out our Patreon peoples.
Yes.
All of you Phil. And this time we're going to do it in song.
Yeah, because you're obsessed with AI now. You're one of those people.
Yeah.
No, it's just fun to, whatever.
I'm really not. In fact, I'm thinking about this being the last AI thing for a while.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've used it in the past to, redraw, photos and stuff like that in anime style, because I can't draw. But I never claim ownership, because there are some people who make AI art or have AI art AI make art for them, and then they go, look at this thing I made. It's like, you didn't
No,
you stole someone else's drawing style.
Well, I also don't pay for any of them, so I don't get any of the good ones anyways. So, but anyways, we had AI create a song where we basically just put all of your names. I'll throw the lyrics up on screen,
but I don't think it even sang them all.
No, it skipped a couple and horribly mispronounced another couple. So,
but unlike AI, we appreciate all of you.
Yes,
thank you for supporting us. It's super helpful, especially around the holidays and whatnot.
Yeah,
which I assume this is going up after Segmas is over.
This will probably be sometime in the new year.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of recording Segmas videos.
Correct.
But some of the some of them have been uploaded, so it's we got comments on some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, whatever.
But here's your song right here.
Do it.
To our free subscribers, Manny.Alex Moss, Grim Dark Narrator, Farm River, or Red Coffee Man, Wind of Apollos, and Hey Jason.
Wow!
Oh my God!
OM Jizzles!
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
What the hell was he even saying?
I don't know. But yeah, I don't. If you guys have any ideas for stuff to do, we could do a fighting tournament thing, like we did with Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Or
people seem to like that. A few people seem to like that at least.
We could throw all your names in that whatever that website is, where it's puts you in a fictional AI war and there's only one survivor or some crap. Yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know. But if you have any ideas, let us know.
It's like a Hunger Games type deal.
Yeah. But I don't know. But there's our patrons, and now it's time for us to read your comments.
Let's do it.
I guess I'll start, because the first one's about me.
Yeah, you would choose that one.
And it's from a person I don't think we've done theirs before.
No, they're newer, but they show up a few times.
Okay.
Up here.
Toxic one.
You're toxic, I'm spinning.
Eric's narration for Hasao is so funny.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Get a room.
I didn't read the line leading the dumb cat with Shoujo Lily Rod, episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know what video that is, but anytime someone's talking about your funny narration of Hasao, I just think it's the part where he's like thinking to himself and you just kept going
if I
yeah, like that's the thing that gets everybody. I feel like that's what everyone's like, oh my god, he's fucking gone insane.
Yeah, I just assume there's some sort of interior monologue, but that's probably also 50% of the episodes.
Yeah, of course, that's what the MC's there for. Not a moment too soon. Fruitiger Saya Michiru route, which this is the finale of the Michiru. Grim Dark Narrator says, not sure if it's because it took me longer to get through the Michiru videos, but it felt like this route was a bit shorter. Anyway, thanks for the journey and the laughs.
Yeah,
and then
it was shorter.
Never heard of again.
It was shorter. All the other ones were like 30-something episodes, and Michiru's was shorter.
Yeah, it did seem like we clipped through it.
Doesn't take long to bury a girl and have her fall in love with you, I guess.
What? Oh, yeah, that is what happens. I was thinking of like, I'm still unsure if we hypnotized her or actually went to America.
I don't remember at this point, yeah.
I think we actually went. I don't remember.
Love is Blind, Counted with Jojo Lily Route, episode 21, Logan Harris 9166 says, Ulp.
Yeah, LP?
I don't know. It might be the episode where I have the, what's the song? In the End.
Oh, yeah, because I think it is.
I think it is too, but I don't know. I don't know what that. I just read it because I've never heard from Logan Harris before.
It's the LP.
LP.
We just dropped an LP.
Mm-hmm. I do want to make that a whole song at some point.
Well, you've talked about doing a compilation of like every time we've sung and stuff like that. But that would be like that's a huge undertaking. So one of you do it.
Right. I know. I want to do all these projects, but I never have time. Like I want to do. I want to do way more of the playing games blind things. I love those. Those are fun.
It's just it's hard to do the extra bit when it's like we only find even just recording 2 weeks worth of videos or 3 weeks, because it's like we only get together 2 times a month.
Yeah.
At most.
Right.
Sometimes we have to skip and we have to record more in one session. Mm-hmm. But it's like we both have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Unless this can become our full-time job, that's pretty much what it has to be.
And it's like if I have time to sit down and work on the channel, it's stuff that I need to upload. Right, or if I have extra time, I kind of, I catch up on Best of, which I'm like 8 months behind on now. So, I mean, not that I upload them immediately with the months over anyways, but I just uploaded March and April. So, I mean.
And I mean, there's something like, in a perfect world, it's like we'd be able to pay an editor to like pass off at least half of the work onto them so you could do side projects and shit. But it's like, we don't make enough doing this to justify paying someone.
Hiring an editor.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, though.
Like, I don't even, I'm not getting paid. I mean, I am, but I'm driving out here every 2 weeks, and I'm just paid talent at this point. You just
use you for your one-liners.
Yeah, you pay me for my time. I'm like an escort. And instead of, doing fun stuff, you just want to you just want me to talk into a microphone. Single episode games, Fling Smash. Grimdark Narrator, I keep reading Grimdark Narrator once apparently, says, here I thought this was a game about smashing your fling. I mean...
Kind of.
Yeah, I guess. I don't even remember what this is.
Remember, we tried to play Cooking Mama and it became
Fling
Smash.
That's right. Okay.
Smashing
that weird ass. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was wondering because I was looking at the thumbnails like Cooking Mama. Was there a Cooking Mama minigame? But yeah,
No, I just put Cooking Mama on there and put This Game Won't Let Us Cook.
Yeah, because it started as Cooking Mama. We got there eventually.
Little Zappy Make Mommy Happy? You and Me and Her. A love story. Rad Coffee Man says, so excited about this one. My number one favorite VN, and I hope y'all have fun with it. Miyuki is my ultimate waifu.
You got brain problems. Knowing what we know now, you got brain problems.
I was going to say, we're almost done with this game now.
We think. Maybe. We could have 17 hours more.
Yeah, I can see why you were excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm into it now.
I'm glad I chose it. Like, I was even thinking the other day, like, it almost seems like I knew what it was about because, like, we play these, like, Doki Doki and...
Yeah, like, there was an undercurrent.
Right, but I didn't. I just chose... I was like, I knew Nitro Plus was good. I think at one point I just looked up, like, great visual novels, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I put it on there, and then it wasn't until after that I saw that it was like, if you like Doki Doki Literature Club and the Kill the Princess one, whatever that one was, Slay the Princess.
Or like Needy Princess, or Needy Summer Overload, or whatever. It's like,
you might like this game. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's something here.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm glad we chose this one. It's great.
It is good. The same video, Thomas the Crunk Engine says, as a Gen Z representative, I don't know that we have any specific derogatory name for millennials like we do for the baby boomers, but I could be wrong. I am on the cutting edge of Gen Z, and the younger of us may be a bit more creative. You are not on the cutting edge? I don't know. I didn't even realize he was Gen Z. I just assume everybody's a millennial like us.
Yeah.
Even though, like, our fan base could be, like, 10 to 15 years younger than us.
Plus, I'm a boomer.
You are. I mean, you're a millennial in age only.
Does that average out to a Gen Xer?
No, because you're not anti-establishment enough. You just, I don't know, like, I mean, I've talked about it before.
I'm old in spirit.
Yeah, you're an old soul.
I feel like anytime I ever did take those tests and stuff, it did say that, like, you've been here for 2,000 years, or, you know.
Yeah, like, you have a classic mindset. Like, classic is not the right word.
Vintage.
Old-fashioned.
Retro.
Yeah. But it's weird because it's not like you're not blind to, like, change or anything. Like, you have a millennial's open-mindedness.
Yeah, Skibbity Toilet, Ohio Riz.
That is not millennial.
No, I just meant that I'm up with the times.
Oh yeah, you're cool and
I'm hip and cool and poppin' fresh.
I asked my kids if they knew there was a Spotify ad that came on. And it was for Pillsbury, and the Doughboy showed up. And I was like, man, I haven't heard a Doughboy commercial forever.
Poke him in the stomach.
Well, and it was just audio, and at the end of it, you heard hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what that means when he does when he makes that noise?
Yeah.
And they're like, he's just laughing. I was like, no, it's when you poke his stomach, he grabs it and goes hoo-hoo. And they're like, what? I was like, wow, it's so fucking weird. It's like,
yeah, commercials are not.
You don't watch commercials.
A thing anymore.
Well, you get ads, but they're ads tailored to you.
Yeah.
And I guess it knows that I do all the cooking, so it's like, here's Pillsbury. Well, it was around Thanksgiving, so of course I was getting fucking, like, food commercials and shit. But it's just, like, the things that, like, are just basic knowledge to us is stuff that, like, why would they ever... They don't need to know it. There's no reason to know it. I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, they don't understand. Kids just don't... They're so dumb today.
How dare they not know how to use a record player?
Right, yeah. Why the fuck would you ever need to?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I show my daughter old stuff, so of course she likes some of it too. But I mean, it's not like you need to know this because
right, yeah.
You're
not gonna have a calculator in your pocket all the time.
I just like old shit. I have a record player. Oh, fuck my leg.
Yeah, but that's because you're a hipster.
Well, they make new record stuff now, so.
Well, yeah.
Same video. Torgan Terry says, "Hey, this is one of my favorite visual novels of all time. Really uses the medium to its fullest."
Yes, it definitely does. And then Alt 9581 says, "Viewer 20 moment." Okay.
Alrighty.
Thanks for being our 20th viewer.
Oui, or Baguette. Necopara Volume 2. Episode, I don't know, I think 1. Grimdark Narrator says, this game stretches your girl voice acting skills to the limit. It's glorious.
Yeah, skills? Is skills the right word?
Yeah, because there's so many cat girls. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just hard enough to keep it all straight. And then to go to from one terribly done accent to another is like near impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like I always have that issue when I'm doing like Southern talking to British.
Yeah, or... I mean, Southern to anything, I guess, but it seems like you're Southern to your normal, your Saori default. Yeah. It's like your normal voice tends to get a Southern drawl to it.
Yeah, once I start that Southern drawl, it's hard to break it because I don't know why it comes so naturally to me to do that to my voice. But I'm not Southern. I've never.
No.
The most Southern I've ever lived. I guess I was born in South Carolina, but I was only there for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, I've never lived in a place where people actually talked like that. Like, we have the Midwestern accent.
Say we're Midwesterners.
Yeah. I mean, and we're not even like the Midwesterner accent that most people think of, where it's like Minnesota.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Like, how's it going there?
Northern.
Like, that's like sort of Canadian type of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I do notice, like, when I, hear other people's voices and stuff, it's like, oh, they don't have the same, like...
Yeah,
they don't stretch out the words certain ways and things like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we definitely do. Death by Snoo Snoo, Katawa Shoujo Lily Route, episode 35. We got a timestamp, and it's Snake. It's Metal Gear Solid, but let's see what the timestamp is.
Jesus.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's just
my death sound or whatever's going on there.
Yeah, his sound just going arg. That it's
that
he's
makes
just doing
sense.
the game over screen for Metal Gear Solid.
Is this Link? Dark Cloud. Lieutenant Jackass says, been more than a decade since I played this game. I poured my soul into it for a year, but never beat the 4th boss. LOL. Skill issue. Now,
yeah, you totally beat it because you beat all those games.
Now I want to replay. Yeah, no, it's a great game.
Yeah, we need to. I mean, we've been doing, like I said, we've been doing Segma stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to get back into it.
We haven't been playing that or Sonic.
But yeah, I'm glad that one got a comment because those are the kind of games we play, like Dragoon.
Yeah, where we get into it and then like 3 sessions in, it's like, well, we're having fun with it and I like the game, but we're not having enough fun with it to justify nobody watching it.
Right. Exactly.
Katawa Shoujo Lily Route finale. Toxic is back.
Whoop!
And they say, I'm glad you two played Lily's Route last. It has a sense of finality the others lack. Yeah, we thought the same thing.
I think we've gotten that kind of comment a few times.
Watching your playthrough of Katawa Shoujo has been a blast. I haven't laughed so hard in a long while. You guys have a great friendship and rapport. It makes these videos feel very authentic. Also, I don't think I'll ever be able to read In the End normally anymore, so yeah, thanks for all the laughs. You guys rock.
Right?
Yay!
It's so much in the end. But in the end, I mean, we still do it to this day.
It's got to be like a Japanese...
Just a Japanese trope.
It's a constant phrase. Yeah, it's like a Japanese so...
Yeah.
Instead of just going so.
But in the end.
In the end, yeah.
I'm going to read 2 comments here because they're kind of connected.
Okay.
Something's wrong. Katawa Shoujo Summer's Clover episode 1. It's toxic. Our new star of the day.
Yeah.
Something's wrong is already my favorite bit. Like, yeah, I mean.
It just kind of happened.
It did. Something's wrong. And then that's become a recurring character too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it connects, since we want to connect all of our visual novels and cinematic. Yeah, Haru, I think his name was.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Ended up being Doctor Strange, yeah. Because he looked kind of weird in drawing style anyways.
Yeah, it seemed like he was pulled from something. Well, because he was an original
They probably were,
character.
Yeah. And then she's Snoopy, Katawa Shoujo Summer's Clover, episode 4. Same person. Yeah. Travis's ability to predict the next scene before it happens is too powerful. Something's wrong.
I mean, I don't even want to take a lot of credit for that because a lot of the times we just predict a lot of bullshit and eventually something's going to be right.
True.
But it also, you watch enough anime stuff or play enough, like, even just like watching movies and show like narratives,
mm-hmm.
There's certain through lines where it's like, okay, well, this happened, so this is going to happen. It's Chekhov's gun. It's like
it focuses on this character for 1 second longer than it's supposed to. I know what's going to happen now.
You're right. Yeah.
What did that mean? It lingered.
Yeah, it's like an episodic show where like you've got like a huge cast of characters, like something like Lost or Walking Dead or something like that. Yeah. And it's like you've got all these characters, and like some of them have had like no lines.
Yeah, right.
And then all of a sudden there's an episode where it's like, oh, they're getting a backstory. It's like,
makes you care about that character.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah.
They're going to die at the end of this episode. It fucking happens every time.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't turn my brain off enough to not, like...
To be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, why would you even bother with this unless you were going to use them as a...
I've watched so much anime where there's existential crap or, you know, whatever, that it's like... Or, you know, and then we played in DDLC, and it's like, well, okay.
Yeah, this is what the logical next step.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make me like it any less. It's still cool. It's just like, yeah, saw that coming.
Well, it's like the one we're playing now, You and Me and Her. It's like we were, you know, just saying random stuff. And like, I bet it's this, I bet it. And we had some things right, but, like, it threw this whole thing, and it threw us both through the loop, so we can still be surprised by things.
It just went above and beyond what we thought exactly. We starting to piece some stuff together, but then it was like, oh wow, okay. I didn't know it would do that.
It's that to the nth degree.
Yeah.
Can't help falling in love. Nekoparo Volume 2. Grim Dark says, at least we learned how to say purr in Japanese.
Did we?
I assume. Purr? Well, because the characters like voiced it.
Yeah.
But I was like making you do like actual purring noises. God, you do it with your lips. It's so weird. Yeah, it's better.
Boop boop friends. Or question. Boop boop friends?
Boop boop.
You and Me and Her. We got 2 timestamps from Red Coffee Man.
We don't even have to click them, honestly.
Our favorite barista. I assume we make some sort of sexual sound because...
Well...
I don't know. Okay, here, I'll do the second one first.
Okay.
Because he's got a timestamp and says, stop insulting my girl, Travis.
I do that a lot.
So let's see what's going on there. Probably an ad. Oh, no. Dazzling smile of hers. It's completely fake. What a bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were joking on that one, but still.
Well, you know.
And then you're doing it on purpose at this point.
It's got to be me doing the mommy voice.
Good boy. Yeah, good boy.
I knew it.
Yep.
I do that shit anytime I can. Of course I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
You all made the mistake. People in the Discord made the mistake of saying they were weirdly attracted to my Michiru voice.
Right. So yes, we are doing it on purpose.
Of course I'm going to do it. We keep spending most our lives. Nekopara Volume 2. Grim Dark Narrator quote something. Says, before me is a girl I want to protect. With my dick. It's always the quiet ones. Vanilla was the perviest of all.
I feel like that. I think that's something you said. Or I think the game line was before me is a girl I want to protect or something like that. And then like with my dick.
With my dick.
Little Zappy, make mommy happy. You, Me, and Her. New commenter. Woo! Sorry if you're not. Paranoid Gaming. One thing I love about this particular VN is how it handles its twist.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about that quite a few times now, even in this episode.
That's how you know it's good.
Mm-hmm. What's underneath Sonic Frontiers? Joe knows. 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
says, got every vault gem on the first island by completing 2 cyberspace areas. I didn't even get Amy out. Cool.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to give you a like. Woo! Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have to do everything. I mean,
no, I don't even remember what the hell I was doing in that game.
You had just
like the first boss.
You had just beat the Titan. Yeah, you just unlocked the second place, and we were about to go to it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's just been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Let the cat out of the box. You and Me and Her. Thomas the Crunk Kitchen says, "Rain on concrete is my favorite smell," which is something I said. It is. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know. I think we looked it up too, but
something ichor. It ends with ichor.
Yeah, you did say that.
Petrichor. That's what it is. He says, rain on concrete is my favorite smell. What are you, a worm? Well, would you still love me if I turned into a worm? Oh my God, I just clicked the replies, and Aaron Horberger says, "Would you still love me if I was a worm?" I didn't realize. Pick me girl. Yeah, I didn't realize. I hadn't clicked that yet, but yeah, that's a fucking meme thing. And then Thomas says, to Aaron, I would definitely pick you. I would definitely pick you, girl, especially if you take this worm, referring to penis. Oh my God, you two, get a room. You probably already have a private chat and Discord. We won't get into it. Gets weird over there sometimes.
We like it.
Oh, the same video. Starlia Arutude.
Yeah, I was almost going to read that one.
Yeah, but in the thumbnail it says Otaku Tuesday. Yo, dude, I always love when they refer to us as one person.
Yeah.
It's like
I like how this guy does.
It's like, who? Like, do you think this is one person talking to themselves?
I mean,
I guess sometimes we sound alike, but wouldn't you... I mean, you're looking at the thumbnail. Our faces are the Otaku Tuesday ones. Our faces aren't on them. Why don't upload at Tuesday? I think I replied to this.
You did. Yeah.
I did, because he posted it when he saw it.
Yeah, which I believe was 2 days later or something like that.
My reply to him was, "This video was published 22 hours ago, my guy." He just goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it." It's like I get it, but it's like, why go on the attack without any kind of like research of like...
Yeah, I mean, look at the...
Yeah, what a weird like centralized worldview to be like, well, I only just saw it, so it must have just appeared.
Right.
Things don't exist until I see them.
I don't want to read that one. Promposal time, a monster prom.
Ooh.
Joshua Patterson has a timestamp and says, the first video I checked out after not watching a video from you for a while, and this is the intro.
I don't remember the intro to that.
Nope, let's find out.
I have removed my pants.
And I have dipped my balls in an ice tray.
What the fuck?
I wasn't allowed to do that.
Kitchen's right
You
there.
couldn't share the ice tray with me? I just double Roman helmeted the ice tray?
12 slots, that's 6 men.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's quite the intro to come back to then.
Jesus. Give me something to believe in, you, me, and her. Red Coffee Man has a timestamp. Says, I've actually been waiting for this part just to hear what Eric has to say.
Where?
I don't know. I'm going to... Hang on.
Oh, it has a timestamp?
Yeah, I'm going to timestamp it.
Are you into maid outfits and stuff?
Oh, shit,
Oh.
She did hear you. So yes, don't fuck this up.
Come again?
Don't fuck
Yeah,
this
well,
up.
then we didn't get it. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm mad.
Of course not.
That's bullshit.
Maybe we'll get it if we keep playing.
Probably. That's probably the best ending.
Maybe if we call that phone number in the game, she'll send us a picture of her in a maid uniform.
Well, I need it. I need it in my life.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Back from the dead, Monster Prom. Sick Plague Doctor says, I don't know if you're going to do any more of these. I think this was the episode that we finished our first run through.
Yeah, we ended up doing a second run.
But for the choices, I think they're based off your stats. Each choice has a corresponding stat, which you need high enough of stat to get it right, which we did eventually figure out.
Yeah, I think in the second run we figured that out, and we both ended up getting dates, because it was like, oh, well, this is really easy if we're not sabotaging each other.
Except for lunch, where you'll just choose the answer that line up with the character you're choosing. Don't quote me on this, though. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to... I love the auto responses that
I know, I was just going to say that, too.
That's a good observation. I'll have to see if that's true in other runs. Like, where's the mean ones? Like, fuck you, you don't know shit. Give me some auto-generated that. You and me and Redacted, of You and Me and Her, Lord Hotbod McFatcock says, Eric's Miyuki moans turned me into Sir Hotterbod McFattercock.
Yeah!
Yeah, you did it! You finally turned on a viewer!
So it's my Miyuki voice.
That's what you gotta do.
Okay.
Well, when we do the most boring character in Fruits of Grisaia. I'm sure you'll get another opportunity.
That's pretty much her.
It's a lot,
hers is just a little more staccato.
Yeah, you like the stern quiet.
She's more poignant, I think is the word.
Poignant.
Poignant. Yeah.
Where it's just like yeah, that's.
Well, I'm going to cut you.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the natural evolution of Shizune.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where that voice started, was Shizune.
Yeah.
Quote unquote voice. Garbe Diem.
That's what I
Rocket League.
You can do that one.
Jordan, which we were trying to get. Jordan's my brother.
Yeah.
Super into Rocket League, really good at it. I talk about it constantly when we're playing, and we try to get him to play. He says, "I'm ill." I think you replied to him.
I think so. Saying, "Trust me, we get better."
Yeah, it's horrible, I know, but after you suffer through the episodes from our first recording, I do get better. It was just rough to learn, and using ball cam was definitely a huge part of my problem.
Yeah,
I don't know what Travis
too.
wants to use as his excuse. I can't carry you.
Yeah, right.
Because the second you were good enough for me not to worry about it,
exactly.
we both did better.
Yeah, and you didn't have to constantly be in the goal.
Right,
Because I was able to block some.
Yeah,
I did end up cutting, I think, 3 episodes.
Yeah, because it was just like nonsense.
Yeah, I think I took the episode where we were starting to do good. Or, well, good. I scored 2 goals or something. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of learning this. And then I cut, I want to say, the next 3 episodes and uploaded the ones where I had actually practiced.
Yeah, where the time jump.
Yeah. Same video? No. Same playthrough.
Second video.
Drive it like Pele, Rocket League. Rad Coffee Man has a timestamp that says, "I bet Lady Dabs is feeling pretty dumb right about now, Lamo."
Yeah, she's the one who chimed in on the chat.
Yeah,
voice chat, and was like,
"That was so good."
Suck.
Whatever she said, you guys are trash.
Yeah,
trash teammates.
Teammates. Yeah. Oh man. Whatever. We had our redemption story, sort of, kind of. I don't know. Jordan's recently talked to me about the later episodes too, and he's like, "It's still you guys did get better, but it still bothers me that." We don't switch our cameras. You tend to stick on regular cam, and I tend to stick on ball cam.
Yeah.
And it's I switch when I need to, but there's a reason that I do it the way I do.
Right.
If I'm constantly switching, I'm gonna get fucking discombobulated constantly.
Right. Yeah, I just want to get used to the free mode, but.
Oh my God! One more time from the top. You, me, and her.
Mm-hmm.
Ascan 1997 says, "Actually, I just remembered I have one of those cat costumes in my wardrobe. Bought it at a store selling party things years back. Give it to me. Give it to me right now. Go get on our Discord and find me."
Yeah. Well, I'll go get us a PO box just so they can send it.
I will literally dox myself for you to send it to me. I'll give you my address. I don't give a shit. Come murder me, but murder me when I'm wearing that cat costume.
I want to get. That's how big I want to get. I want to have a P.O. box where people send us stuff.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, I don't want to ask for things. But doing a mailbag episode would just be fucking amazing. The problem with things like that is, we don't do face cam. You've done it. You've done it on, your... Whatever that show's called. I always forget. You just mentioned it.
Playing Games Blind.
Yeah, thank you. And, you've shown yourself... I showed up in one video.
You were in one Christmas
and that was
video.
me 6 years ago, and I've lost a lot of weight, and I look a little different now.
Yeah.
Just if we do a face cam thing in the future, just be warned, I look a little different now because I'm a different person. We actually replaced Travis, and I'm just pretending to be Travis.
Right.
So.
This is true info. This is a truthisms.
That's why he disappeared for a couple months.
Yeah.
And then you found me and you're you sound pretty much the same. You can do this.
Can you be Travis?
Yeah, I was sure. Just, tell me all the stupid stories that he tells constantly all the time.
Oh my God. Single episode games NES Open Tournament Golf. Almeida channel.
Yeah.
Says, "Nice video, sub and big like, and love retro NES game."
Is this AI?
I don't know. Probably. Is that what that... I don't know. It could be.
This might be AI. That just seems like an AI.
It does, but if we got a sub out of it, whatever.
It's just that dead internet theory.
Yeah.
Where it's like the internet is just a bunch of bots talking to each other. Like Reddit is 100% that now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Reddit and Twitter and all that. Like it's all just bots saying the same shit to each other. Stay strong, Kings. You and me and her. Grim Dark says, no zappy for you. Go to horny jail, Shinichi. Aww.
Well, don't worry, because derail me harder, you and me and her. We get the zappy.
Oh, yeah, we sure do.
Ascan says, next episode is going to be wild. I can't wait.
Yeah, things get a little weird.
An inappropriate polar bear says, randomly bringing up Vaporeon in the middle of a sex scene seems oddly appropriate.
That's perfect. I mean, Vaporeon is the perfect Never, I'm not going to get into it.
Right.
Everybody knows. If you don't, just look up Vaporeon meme or Vaporeon copy pasta.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Boop, boop, friends. You and me and her. Aaron Hornberger says, today's episode of You, Me, Her, and. You, me, her, and. I think your phone had a stroke there.
Yeah.
Is brought to you in part by Ya Baileys.
Oh, man.
I cannot. Like someone in the subreddit recently posted a picture of it and put Ya Baileys. And I always have to, Ya Baileys.
Ya Baileys. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could just make random commercials in the middle of our...
I mean, we've done that so many times. We did that with, what was it? The fucking...
Potato Sweet.
It was Potato Sweet.
From the makers of Potato
Ya
Sweet.
Baileys and the Shark.
Yeah, Shark, Cobra Twist.
Cobra Twist, but it was a shark. Yeah.
Like, why is there a shark
on a
on
jet ski as the mascot for Cobra Twist?
It wouldn't be like a snake? Nah.
Nah.
Katawa Shoujo Hanako Route Finale. Sun Bear says, and they're actually a picture of a sun bear.
Nice.
These guys have the exact same brain.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, well, weird. Cobra Twist. Is that why we were thinking about Cobra Twist?
Oh, crazy.
It's,
there he is. I can see his little thumbnail.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we do have the exact same brain.
We do. Yeah.
We're not allowed. We've been banned from like being on teams and charades and Pictionary and stuff because
in card games.
Well, card games, yeah, that's just because we're winners. But like charades and Pictionary, like
that's true.
You get a category, and when you're the person drawing or doing the charade, you would go, okay, well, how would I guess this? And
yeah.
And the way I would guess it is the exact same way you would guess it.
Right. So we would have to just draw like two random things that have nothing to do with the...
Yeah, we make the same connections. It's just, and I mean, I've made this joke multiple times. We're the same person, just our timeline split after high school.
Yeah.
And then now we've met back in, but like our lines have warped a bit.
And this channel is the convergence.
Right. And that's, we have different earlier experiences, but everything else is pretty much the same.
Boop. You and me and her. Evgeny Batikov says, boop boop.
Hell yeah, boop boop.
Boop boop.
Boop.
And then I apparently made a bunch of Friends references because Brad Coffeeman is talking about
Yeah, and then the Denise thing.
I talk about her all the time. Denise!
Oh, there it is. There's Jordan again. Guess I'll just go home then. Rocket League, episode 6. Jordan says, you guys not flipping back and forth between the two cams as you go is giving me the big C. Jesus Christ. It's not that deep. If he won't, he's allowed to complain if he would have fucking answered my message and actually played with us, motherfucker. We needed a third.
Skimming the Pages comment show from November. Heart Abogado says, I'm from the Philippines. I discovered you guys when one of your Doki Doki Literature Club video popped up in my feed during COVID 2019.
Crazy.
I have been watching your videos ever since, and you guys make quality videos. Please continue doing your thing. Love from the Philippines.
Yay.
And then, my honest reaction to your videos, DDLC traumatized me, not gonna lie.
Does that to everyone?
Super Bunny Man laughed so hard it gave me asthma.
I want to play that again.
Yeah.
That was a good... That's one of those games where we just fucking laughing the entire time.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Plus
it would run better now.
That's true. Katawa Shoujo also traumatized me a bit, but you guys made it more interesting.
Yeah.
And The Fruit of Grisaya. This is my new favorite at the moment. When the cat died and you guys cried, it made me realize that my parents and loved ones are getting older. Oh, that escalated quickly.
God damn.
Gave me a huge reality check. Yeah.
Yeah, we cried. Both of us cried. Remember when we both cried?
We did both cry. We're the same brain.
Remember when it wasn't just me being a fucking little bitch about it? Like, we both cried.
Once my cat dies, I won't be able to watch that episode either.
It was fucking. It still makes me sad.
It was the way they did it was sad.
Yeah, and it's rough.
Yeah, well, thanks for. Yeah, I always like when people comment after like not watch or our lurkers.
Yeah, where it's like they've been watching this whole time and we had no idea, and it was just like, oh wow, they know the lore,
right?
They're.
But yeah, I mean, we play some traumatizing VNs. Apparently, that's our shtick.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Boop, you and me and her. Lord Hotbod says, I want Shinichi to have a happy life with the girl of his choosing. Meanwhile, I just want to throuple with Yutaru and his femboy brother. Me too. Me too. I think I said, where's the Yutaro route?
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to voice that guy more.
I'm going to use this voice more.
I'm going to. I'm 100% going to. I hope y'all don't fucking hate it, because that is going to... Eventually, we're going to do a visual novel where I'm a male protagonist.
Yeah, and
that'll be his fucking voice, and you'll all fucking hate me for it. But I don't even care.
Happy birthday to you. You and me and her. A great episode. I'm just going to read all of these, I guess.
Oh, this one kind of scares me, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Flim Flam Fairy has a timestamp that says, I mean, if you want a sincere answer, I can give insight in a completely sterile way from the perspective of the recipient.
I'm a little afraid. I think I know what this is.
Yeah?
Well, wait, this isn't... Maybe not. I don't know. Click it.
Okay. We can cut it if it's stupid.
It won't be stupid. It just might be inappropriate.
I mean, look at this. It's right there. How do you not find that?
It's looking at you.
Oh.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking about finding...
The button.
The button. The magic button.
Yeah, knowing the magic button. Well, one of the magic buttons. But in a completely from the perspective of the recipient. Okay, yeah, because they're whatever they are.
Right. Lime fish.
But hang on before you move on. In a completely, I can give insight and completely sterile. I mean, some people just don't care. Like, that's the answer. Because my whole thing is like, how do people not know? How could they not find like that?
Right, because we were both like, I mean, yeah, it's like right there looking at you.
Well, and that's the joke of like, in like sitcoms and stuff is always like, oh, you could never find the button or blah, blah, blah. Or like, I think it's How I Met Your Mother, Marshall and Lily are like at a OBGYN or something.
Yeah.
He's getting a checkup and he's looking at a diagram of a vagina and he points at it and he's just like, what's that little thing do? She's just like, oh, you poor woman. And it's like, how do you fucking... Like, right. I know it's a joke, but it's like, that's such a common joke. There must be a lot of people who just...
I guess.
Don't know.
But I mean, it's...
American sexual education is fucking terrible.
It's right there.
Why wouldn't you?
It's not like you have to dig.
Yeah, it's like a turtle coming out to say hello. A small turtle.
Lime fish. For the first half of this, I was uncomfortable and just wanted it to end. But now I need answers. It's exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we were. We were like, oh my God.
It just keeps going. Yeah.
Inappropriate polar bear. This is the second worst birthday party I've ever attended.
Yeah.
And Apollo JPEG says, love this plot twist. Yes. Whew.
Okay, here we go. More info on Flim Flam Fairy. Skimming the Pages comment show. Flim Flam Fairy has a timestamp that says, y'all struggling to figure out how to say that made me laugh. I am indeed a boob owner. Yeah, because we were trying to figure out their gender.
Yeah.
And sorry, Travis, I am happily in a relationship. Because, of course, I made the joke.
Right, you're like, so, hey. How...
Yeah. But it did make me blush a little that you recognize the ace flags. I know my flags. I've got flags. I got lots of flags. Everyone in my family has flags. I mean, everyone in existence technically has a flag.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like pretty much everyone in my family has like multiple flags. Well, not everyone, I guess. Not my son. But either way, I know things. I'm a smart brain. I'm not a boomer yet.
I am.
It's okay. I'll teach you. I'll show you all of my flags. They're all red. Another timestamp. Misophonia is what it's called. What? I don't know that one.
There are people who have.
Oh.
I don't remember what it's called.
Aversion to,
Like just a cringe. It's like a disgust. Yeah. Like a guttural reaction
for,
to hearing people.
like, chewing. And...
Oh, the chewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Misophonia. So that's why. Okay, there's a Game Grumps moment where Aaron is like chewing into the mic, and Dad's like, "No, don't chew. People have mesothelioma."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Then one more timestamp for the record. That was a genuine comment and wasn't mean as a criticism. Sorry if it came off as such. I'm just defensive. I always go on the attack.
Yeah.
Visual novels. My mouth gets dry. Yeah. That was probably what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I was losing my voice. I remember.
Yeah. It wasn't even.
Yeah, it was something about my voice acting.
Uh-huh.
And of course, I got defensive and lashed out because I'm an immature piece of shit. So thanks for the comments, though.
Primo setup, plate up, mint blizzard, delicious. Says recommended brought me here. Woohoo!
Thanks, recommended.
Because I guess they noticed I've been watching less Game Grumps and needed a newer, much more muscular and attractive alternative.
Well, why'd you come here?
We're the great value Game Grumps.
Like,
We're
Aaron's fucking ripped now, and Dan is hot as fuck. What do you want? Yeah. Like, we're fucked. We can't compete with that.
We're aggravated gamers or whatever the hell.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, you want to talk Game Grumps, that's like, I watch that shit constantly. Like, I don't even watch shows when I'm, like, eating and stuff like that.
Right.
I've just got, like, Game Grumps compilations on. I've seen, like, the same clips, because everyone chooses the same clips for the fucking best ofs.
The Facebook one and...
Oh, yeah, I skip. There's some of them that I've seen so many times I just skip them. Like, yeah, the Mark Zuckerberg thing, the joke Yoda, I skip. Like, there's just so many where it's like it drags on. I'm just like, okay, I've heard this a million times. Single episode. Oh, we're up to the segs, so we must be getting close to the end. Single episode games. Hatsune Miku Jigsaw Puzzle.
I didn't even notice that one.
Wait, notice what?
I don't know. There's one in Japanese. Is that the one you're reading?
No.
Okay.
This is the Blegadet says, OMG, it's Miku. There's one in Japanese. Oh, shit, there is.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't see that one. Oh, well, let's read this one.
Okay. Translate.
Translate to English.
What the fuck?
Oh. What?
What? I kind of want to read it. You want me to read it or you want to read it?
Sure. Okay. What is this, a copy pasta?
I don't know. A meteorite with a diameter of 50 to 60 meters exploded in the atmosphere, creating a strong air tremor, causing a forest in a radius of about 30 to 50 kilometers from the epicenter to burst into flames. In an area of about 2,150 square kilometers, Tokyo, in addition to mowing down trees in an area approximately equal to the explosion produced a mushroom cloud that could be seen hundreds of kilometers away, and an earthquake was felt in Irkutsk. I don't know, that's Russia. The explosion material vaporized and formed a huge noctilucent cloud that brightened the night sky for several nights across a wide area from Asia to Europe, making it possible to read newspapers in London without artificial lights in the middle of the night. Based on the extent of the destruction on the ground, the size of the exploded object was initially estimated to be between 30 and 70 meters. Iridium, an element that rarely exists on the Earth's surface, was detected at the explosion site. The destructive power was thought to be in the range of 30 to 30 megatons of trinitrotoluene. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But was later determined to be around 5 megatons. Since the attack was deep in the taiga, far from residential areas, no human casualties have been officially confirmed, but there are rumors that there were casualties such as the nomadic Chumu being blown away. Also, because the area is so remote, there may have been other victims, such as hunters or woodcutters, who were never found. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, what? Why?
I don't know.
Japan has weird copy pastas.
But they got a cute little picture of Miku as their thumbnail.
They do, but what is that?
I don't know.
Are we getting trolled right now?
I don't know. Is that a copy pasta that I don't know?
I don't know. I'm gonna...
Anyways.
Yeah, you continue
Speaking
on.
of Miku, single episode games Waifu Simulator, Inappropriate Polar Bear says Miku had to change her identity and spent the game's entire budget on silicone implants.
I can't copy the text. I was gonna Google it and see if it showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
Same video. JK Don't Judge Me says, I sure love single episode game series. Segs.
Yay! Everybody likes Segs.
Segs. That's it.
That is it. Grimdark on Crash Team said looks like a decent racing game.
It's not.
I actually did, after we played it, I went home and I installed it and played it a little bit. The single player is actually it actually has like a single player campaign.
Okay.
Where you drive around like a world map and go to the races and like upgrade your cart and shit.
Like Diddy Kong.
I don't know. Diddy Kong sucks. Everybody thinks Diddy Kong's great, but I hate it.
I don't... Yeah, it's not as good as Mario Kart, I don't think.
But everybody's like... Everybody talks about it like it's the greatest fucking racing game, and I'm just like, it's... I don't know. I kind of missed the boat on all the N64 stuff.
Yeah, but it is... That Diddy Kong Racing did do that. Like, where you ride around on a hub world and explore shit and...
Yeah, like you unlock the tracks as you go, instead of it just being tournament after tournament. So that's it. We made it. We
did
made
it.
To the end. Let's rest our voices before we destroy them doing other things. Like sucking each other off.
Simultaneously.
Of course. In a position that is a 6 and a 9.
966.
We need a third person. And then also, who's the 9? Because they're kind of left out. Like the middle 6.
They're just laying there.
The middle 6 gets to put it to the last 6.
Right. The 9's
and it's
just...
like a spooning situation.
The 9's just there to be the base.
Yeah, they're just like sleeping head to toe. It's like you're at a sleepover with your best friends, and they have their girlfriend over or something, and like there's only one bed to share.
Right.
So you have to lay there with your back to them, all like creeped out because they think you're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's never happened to me.
It's a good old 966.
Yeah, of course. That old chestnut. Is that how we're ending the episode?